Hello, everyone. Today we are going to explore an interesting part of grammar called possessive nouns. Before we learn any rules, think about this. If I have a book and it belongs to me, how can I tell someone that it is my book? Today, we are going to discover how nouns can show ownership and belonging. Take a careful look at these examples. Ria's book, the teacher's desk, the student's classroom, the children's playground. Don't worry about the rules yet. Just look at the words carefully. What do you notice? What do you think the little apostrophe is helping us show? A possessive noun is a noun that shows ownership, possession, or belonging. For example, when we say Ria's book, we mean that the book belongs to Ria. The apostrophe helps us show this connection between the person or thing and what belongs to them. So whenever you see a possessive noun, think, who does it belong to? Let's start with the simplest rule. When one person or one thing owns something, we usually add apostrophe s. For example, one girl owns a book, so we say the girl's book. One teacher has a desk, so we say the teacher's desk. And one cat has a tail, so we say the cat's tail. Remember, one owner means apostrophe s. Now let's look at more than one owner. Here we have students. The word already ends in the letter s. If something belongs to the students, we don't need to add another s. We simply put the apostrophe after the s. So we say the student's classroom. The same happens with dogs' toys and players' uniforms. Remember, if the plural already ends in s, add only the apostrophe. Now we have something a little different. Some plural nouns do not end in s. For example, the plural of child is children. The plural of man is men. Because these words do not already end in s, we add apostrophe s. So we say children's playground and men's jackets. The important thing to remember is plural does not always mean the word ends in s. Let's put all three rules together. If there is one owner, we use apostrophe s. If there is more than one owner and the plural ends in s, we add only the apostrophe. If the plural does not end in s, we use apostrophe s. So instead of memorizing three separate rules, ask yourself two questions. How many owners are there? And does the plural word end in s? Now, let's see possessive nouns in action through a story. This is Raya and Arav's classroom. One morning, Arav discovers that his backpack is missing. As we read the story, pay close attention to the words that show ownership. See if you can spot the possessive nouns hidden in the story. Ria decides to help Arav search for his backpack. They look around the classroom. They check the teacher's desk and the students' lockers. Then they hear a sound near the children's reading corner. Notice how the possessive nouns are naturally helping us understand who the desk, lockers, and reading corner belong to. Let's keep following the clues. Finally, they discover the missing backpack behind the bookshelf. Arav also finds his friend's notebook nearby. Look at the word friends. The notebook belongs to one friend, so we use apostrophe s. The story shows us that possessive nouns aren't only used in grammar exercises. We use them naturally when we speak and write. Now, it's your turn to become a storyteller. You are going to write a short story of 5 to 6 sentences. But there is one important challenge. Your story must include at least 3 possessive nouns. Try to use possessive nouns naturally as part of your story, rather than adding them just to complete the task. Remember to include a beginning, a middle, and an ending. Here is a story starter to help you begin. Maya's puppy has run into the children's garden and taken Ali's ball. We already have 3 possessive nouns: Maya's, children's, and Ali's. Now imagine what happens next. Does Ali chase the puppy? Does Maya help? Where does the puppy go? Use your imagination and continue the story. Before you say that your story is finished, become your own editor. Read your story carefully. Check that you have used at least 3 possessive nouns. Look closely at your apostrophes. Did you use apostrophe s correctly? Did you remember to use only an apostrophe when the plural already ends in s? Then check your story as a whole. Does it have a clear beginning, middle, and ending? Have you added interesting details? Let's finish with a quick reflection. Think about what you have learned today, complete the sentences, and show that you understand how possessive nouns work. Remember the big question: who does it belong to? If you can answer that question, you're already on your way to identifying and using possessive nouns correctly. Well done, grammar detectives.